Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Bitcoin, oh my God, it's above the 13 AMA on the 4 hour once again. And we thought it was down and out, but hey, what the hell? This is Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about that and more in today's episode. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm really excited today. Why? Because I'm verified. I'm verified. I'm going to tell you where I'm verified in today's show. It's just great news, man. I've been working on it forever and finally got it done. Yes, and so I'm excited to show you that. Also today we're going to show you that, hey, you know what? Is this market going up? Did Bitcoin reverse the trend? Is the trend now my friend to the upside? Or are we still in a downside mode, right? Well, we're going to be talking about that in today's episode. And we're going to be trading this in today's episode. So if you're interested in trading, you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com. All right, let's get on with the show, shall we? Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to slide over to this side. And yeah, well, wow. I was surprised. I thought Bitcoin was going to, touch the 61.8 and then go down. But nope. It's actually headed down for a bit and then it reversed, right? It looked like it was going to, head to the north side, like big time, right? And it looks like it was like straight down, right? But nope. We created like some lower highs here on the 4 hours. Look at that lower high right here, higher lows here, right? Higher lows here. So is this a trend change? Maybe. We'll talk about that because, see, when, the trend is your friend until the end. So how do you know when the end is? Well, we have to create an overall higher high from the last time we're doing lower highs, right? So we've created lower high. This is a lower high from the previous high, right? And then a lower high here, right? So we need to reverse this. So of course, when we reverse this, right, it's not always a guarantee that this is the case. It's not. So we have to be a little bit careful. But once we break above this is a positive sign, and then if we break above, which is the $50,800, sorry. Once we break above the $50,800 level, that's positive, and then once we break above the $52,000 level, that's a big sign that the trend has changed, and now the trend is our friend to the end, to the upside. So right now, the trend is your friend to the downside still, unfortunately, because you can see the overall trend is still there, as we can draw another lower high here. Now, we haven't finished, we haven't reversed yet, so can't say that this is going to be a lower high just yet. So we have to look at this and say, okay, so what's going on here, right? We've already hit the 61.8, but then we have not pulled back from it yet. We've just forked into it a few times. This is not a good sign for the bears at all. Bitcoin, if you look at the lower time frames, right, Bitcoin is basically doing a little bit of a flagpole situation here, and so this could pump up a little bit further. You can see that this W right here, right, could form into something that takes us to a new local high right about here above the $49,500 level. But to dampen the bull's happiness, keep in mind that this is only going to take us a little bit higher than the current high, local high, which is the 49,500 ish or 49,500-ish level. You can see that this 78 point, no, is that 78.6? Yes, it is. Let me just remove that drawing. Is right there, and we are the 78.6 is 49.72. So that's going to be a little bit of resistance, but don't be surprised if we try and pump over this and then roll over, because again, we're still in a downtrend, right? So the trend is your friend to the end, and a wick above that doesn't give us give you the complete confidence that the trend has changed just yet. So the real confidence comes when we're over $52,000 for sure, and we close above that on the 4 hour. It's too late. It's too early to short this, right? We could see a short coming in if it does not break above this high at $49,000 and it breaks down to this low. Maybe it gives you comes back at you. That's where you jump into a short on this, because it's now indicating that, hey, there's weakness here. And so if we break down below the 48,500, right, then you start to hunt a short, and we come back up, we start to hunt a short. Is where your safest bet is for a short, because we're probably going to M out this thing sometime soon. Now, to give the bulls some light of hope, because there is hope in these charts for the bulls. Let's zoom in, and we can see, right, that we actually, if you look at the RSI, right, and we just make it bigger, right, there is a divergence here. Let's draw some lines here so you can see the divergence. There's divergence here on the 4 hour, right? Not much of one, but it does count. Now, of course, we have to break above this level here, which is the, what's up, -8, -9 or something like that, 0.5 on the RSI. And if we break above that, that confirms the divergence to the positive side, meaning that we're going to switch directions. So that'd be interesting. If we pump a little bit more, the divergence is also on, not only on the RSI, but on price. So let's just bring that up right about here to there, to this general area, right about here. We are actually, prices have gone down, but the indicators are going up. So that means there's not a lot of strength here. And so that's why we probably pumped a little bit on this area right here. The market did not want to break this divergence. And so if we pump up and break above this, the $50,800 level approximately, we should, if we roll over, you should look to maybe get into a long here at a specific level. So I would draw that out on the fibs later on if we do that. That's if we do that. And when we do, right, we'd probably get in for a long, probably sooner rather than later. I was looking to get into a long way down here. Might not give it to us, right? So let's see what happens with the price action. Is it, can we take a trade here? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can take a long here, but you have to accept the losses should this not pan out. This is a good position for a long, and you could take a long from not too much, right? There's not much room here for this long to take you up and take a position on it. So it's like right here. You take it all the way up to right above the breakout, the current local high, which is the $49,500 level once again. Oops, let me just make sure. Yeah, it's not quite right. There we go. So it's, still right at just right above that. So there you go. You can see that that's a possible longing opportunity for you to do that once again, right? To take this long properly so that you can actually make proper profit, right? You're gonna use this tool here to help you determine where you're going to take the long. So now it's normally a 1-to-1 ratio, right? approximately. So there we go. There we go. And so, but we wanted to get a 2-to-1. And the reason why we want 2-to-1, right, is because we want our wins to be bigger than our possible losses. Right, so that we each time we take a trade, we and get paid, right, that the payment is twice as much as or more than what we could have lost if it went the other way. All right, so with that case, if that's the case, right, if you were to have one win and one win and one loss, right, you're actually up. If you have 2 losses and 1 win at the same ratio, you actually break even. So this is how you profit in this game. Okay. Once again, I want to talk about my Twitter verification. Oh my God. Yes, I'm so proud of this. Both Twitter and Instagram was verified in the last 24 hours. Right, I'm so happy about that. It's a great win for me because there's a lot of scammers out there. Never give money to any influencer in this space. They're not messaging you. They're not asking you to join any kind of investment program. Do not directly, at least. Do not engage with anyone that claims to be me or anyone else in this space, right? Even if it happens to be the same person, they shouldn't be direct messaging you for that at all. So please be careful out there. Make sure if somebody that pretends to be me and that they don't have that verification, it's right here. Let me just show it to you. You see the little blue check mark? It's not me. If I message you on there on Instagram, it's not me. And now when your friends are looking for me, DJ15, they just have to check for the blue check mark on both Twitter and Instagram. Yes. Alrighty. I also want to talk about the DJ15 token. This token was created so that I can pay for studio items for my studio and improve the quality of the videos. I haven't been doing that lately because I've been uprooted a bit, but now I'm back in action, and I'm going to be replacing this whole studio now. I'm going to be spending probably approximately anywhere from 50 to 75 to 80 grand on this. I don't remember exactly what the quote was, but it was like pretty high just because I'm going to have some TV screens back there instead of a green screen that I'm currently using. So that's going to be awesome. I'm going to be using LED panels and stuff like that. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of money from the tokens to pay for all of that. And it's going to, I think increase the value of the videos by a lot. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, my studio is going to look great. We're designing it as we speak. They're going to be coming to take measurements on Saturday, more measurements on Saturday. So it's going to be a great thing. Also, by owning a DJ15 token and using any of my referral links, right? You could also trade at ApolloX, right? As well as Femex and Bybit, even Binance as well, right? When you do so, percentage of anything I earn goes to burn up those tokens. I take the money and I buy up the tokens and I burn them. So there's less and less tokens available over time. So make sure you get yours before they all run out. Okay. Let's head over to Ethereum and see. We're seeing the same thing happening with Ethereum. The good news is Ethereum is above the EMA ribbon, which is, wow, that's a very positive sign. Broken above its resistance level. It came up to the resistance, and within 1 4-hour candle, boom, broke above that, and it broke above its EMA ribbon on the 4 hour. So it's always a positive sign, but not guaranteed that, hey, this is reversal of the trend. Because remember what I've always said, the trend is your friend to the end, and the end is way up here, right? You can say that right down here, it might be an indication of a positive sign if it breaks above that level, which is, let's just talk about those two levels here. The first one is the $4,500 level, that's $4,500 level, and the second one is approximately $4,200 evenly, if you ask me. If we get up there, that could indicate a beginning of a trend change. No guarantees from management, but the guarantee, the major guarantee of the trend change is above the $4,500 level. That would be awesome. Yeah, because I'm heavily loaded on Ethereum with my gold conversion to Ethereum. Alrighty. But the most likely position is that we should come back down around for another test of the lows. But honestly, this could be considered the test of the lows right here when it comes to Ethereum. This already did test the lows. It's already here, and so I'm a little concerned that, you know what, I think Ethereum might be a little bit more not concerned, but I'm more optimistic about Ethereum reversing here. And I can see that the odds of us coming back down is lower than the odds of us going back up. So, wow, very optimistic here on Ethereum, but no guarantees on that, right? That could come all the way back down and at least test below here around this area, which is the $3,800 level before it goes higher. But just so you know, there's a lot of longs just jumped in on Ethereum. About 70K longs showed up on Bitfinex. So maybe people are buying buying Ethereum right at this level, and this is why it reversed so heavily, because there was a major discount for Ethereum. Let's just see how it pans out over the next little while. I'm liking what I see here. Going down to the lower time frames, let's see what was going on with Ethereum. Yes, positive signs all the way. On the 15-minute, we've got some Wing action and also a flag. Yeah, so this thing could pump a little bit further, and if it does, it could reverse its trend just like that. Let's head over to the dominance and see what's going on over there. The dominance is, wow, I can't believe it. The dominance is reversing from its resistance level of 42%, 42.4%. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. I would expect at least a move up to 38.2, 42.8%, but no, there was some serious resistance here. So let's just see how this pans out. Once we break this lower 39% level, whoosh, that's it. Serious crypto party, man. Serious. It'll probably be most likely in launching coins and so forth, but yeah, we're gonna see some partying in the altcoin space, and you'll be able to buy more Bitcoin with your altcoins, because you want to hold on to Bitcoin. Forget, that's your real cash. That's not dollars, is not your real cash. It's Bitcoin's your real cash, and we do that here at the DaVinciJ15.com, and we basically we buy low, right? These alts whenever they come low, and then we sell half on a double using the little lady strategy. And you can find more about the little lady strategy at davincicodes.net/videos, right? Just provide me with your email, and then there's a set of videos there for the little lady strategy. Okay, well, we swayed back into Bitcoin because we realized that Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Thanks for watching.